Come to the east, real to know, yeah, we leveling up. From the grind to the shine, you can't get enough. Real talk, real moves, yeah, I'm chasing the vision. Every day, getting better, that's the mindset I'm living. Come to the east, real to know.
So what's going on, everybody? You guys know who it is. It's your boy Israel. So we're gonna get into someone that actually inspires me a lot, and especially with spiritually and everything. So the question is like, what do you do on when everything's going down, when life literally just hits you and nothing's going right and everything, even though you seem like you're doing right, but it's just everything's just collapsing. You lose your job or you lose something and you're just struggling, and so you ask like, what's going on, why me, instead of saying why me, just ask, okay, what's this building up to me? So today we're talking about Job was described as he wasn't never a sinner. He was a faithful man. He was described as blameless, faithful, God-fearing, and what he did have, he had a large family, he had wealth, land, etc. And at the end of all of it, it was just collapsed. His land, servants, everything, his family, friends started coming, and just he lost his reputation. Everything was all going downhill. But what did Job do in that sense? Well, what he did was literally just stayed in faith. He still walked with Yahusha. Yes, did he question it? Yes, obviously he did. He question. Did he cry? Yes, he cried. Like, so would I. Like, if I was going through the exact same as what he was doing in that time, I would have cried. I would have questioned it. I would have asked, like, hey, well, why am I going through this? What did I do? How could I make this? But he didn't do that. He was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna do, but I'm not gonna curse you. His wife, his friends, a lot of people told him to curse Yahusha, but he never did. And then in the end of it all, he actually made double. And well, he actually didn't make double. He gotten double of what he did, of what he already previously had. And so, with all that, what he said and everything in Job 13, verse 15, he states, though he slay me, yet will I trust in him, but I will maintain my own ways before him. And with that, he still remained into himself. He still had that faith. He still had that God fearing for him. No matter what happened and everything, he still was faithful into Yahusha. And so you may wonder, what does this all mean to us? So whatever you're going through, whether if it's finance, losing a job, going through something, it feels like life just hits you in all once. Well, instead of saying, "Oh, why me?" Ask like, "Okay, what are you gonna do for me, and how are you gonna rebuild me?" I should say, "How is this gonna rebuild me? How is this gonna refrain me?" And that's what you should be asking Yahusha in that. So he will guide you, he will ask you, because in the end of it, obedience and being God fearing is the way to win and everything. And always being faithful and reading the word. That's how you always win. That's how Job won in the end of the storm. It does not matter on what your current situation is. What matters is that the storm will always end and that there's a rainbow at the end of that storm. I'll see you guys on the next channel.